Hey guys, this is Lucid here, and I am back with another Just Cause 3 video. Unfortunately, this is not really a video based around gameplay or tutorials or anything like that. Unfortunately, it's about PC issues with Just Cause 3. Um, I don't know why they're having issues with this game, but according from what I'm reading, it's not only AMD, it's actually especially happening with AMD processors, but it's also happening with I or Intel processors, and I'm running an i7 right now, and uh, overall the game runs all right, but it's having problems with the FPS. It seems to get down to the point where you can actually see it in this gameplay here, where it's almost like a lag, if you will. It probably drops to about like 15 to 20 frames per second, which is not very good. So it actually caused me to mess up. So like typically I've been doing more or less Jimmy just exploring. As you can see in the I put up a Just Cause 3 Easter egg episode 1 video, just kind of exploring some Easter eggs and trying them out. And I keep on reading and hearing about these things called rebel drops. So I decided to look into it and find out that, or it turns out that the rebel drops is something that isn't unlocked via campaign. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. I'll go back and do the campaign. So I go back and try to do the campaign, and I went to this one specific spot where I go to the docks, but it says I have to complete Mario's rebel drops mission first. I'm like, okay, that's understandable. So I go over to the rebel drops, and Mania, I do believe is how you pronounce that city's name, and it says I have to liberate that outpost, but I had already liberated it, raised the flag and all that. So I done some research, Googled it. Turns out I'm not the only one having this problem. There's not many of us that have had that specific problem, but what's happening is causing our PCs to crash, and in return, when it crashes after you complete the mission or you liberate that outpost, it says you liberated it, but it's not necessarily quote unquote registering it in the missions. So you go do the campaign and it'll say you need to liberate it, but it's already liberated. And in return, as you can see, I've had to redo all this. In this situation right here, I just got done actually doing the mission for the rebel drops, and now I'm actually, that's why the mission I'm doing right now. So I went back the second time and it worked. But I do remember having a system crash right after I liberated it, because I went over here and I tried to land on this helipad to get this helicopter after I liberated it with the wingsuit. And I remember right before I jumped in the helicopter, my computer or the Just Cause 3 stopped responding, and needless to say, that's what caused the mess up. So if you're having the problems with it, I mean, it sucks. Either go without rebel drops, which actually is not even possible, because in order to complete the task, you actually have to, in order to get to further missions, you actually need it. So I don't know what it sucks, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. So, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and this kind of was like a lengthy talk, but I will talk to you guys later.